Hello everybody, how you doing? I'm out here starting a new project. I have some of this plate printing to do for a new project. I'm so happy about how you guys liked the last one I did. Uh, the one I did of Tiana Taylor. So this is also something really am enjoying this gel plate process. It's really an interesting thing, and I like abstract backgrounds, so this is right up my alley. Okay, so because of the size of my gel plate, I could almost pull two um, prints at one time, so that's a good thing. So I'm just gonna pull the two background prints. It's a little windy out here, so what I'm electing to do is just go ahead and pull them. And then I'm gonna, oh wow, that's nice. That's pretty. I'm gonna lay it right here and put a rock on it for it to dry. And I'm gonna also lay this one right here. And also put a rock on it to dry. That's really pretty. It's some old grunge on the back of it. So that's interesting too. I got some other teal colors because in the piece I'm getting ready to do, it's a lot of blue in it, and so uh, I just want to kind of solidify the blue in it. So gonna add some more blue to the. It's a little darker blue than the one I just used. I'm gonna roll this out again. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
And well, I do a lot of my stuff in my front yard, so you sometimes hear me speaking with my neighbors. All right, this is a little bit darker blue than the one I recently used, and it's a little greener. So, what is that? Okay, so I just want to cover this piece, overlap it, rub it down, get me a good amount of the blue, and I also want to overlap this one and rub it down, get me a good amount of the blue for my backgrounds. Oh wow, that's pretty. All right, I'm gonna put the rock back on it and let this dry. It's not taking very long for them to dry. It's kind of nice. Oh wow, look at that. It got some grunge on it. Old grunge, that's pretty. And so I want to pick up a little bit off of this side as well. And these will be my background pieces. Oh, how nice is that? All right, I'm gonna sit it over here for it to dry as well. Okay, so now that I have a little bit more left on here, I'm gonna use one of these wrap papers. Put this back down, lay this here, put the rock down, and just finish using this to clean up the palette a little bit and see what I get. Okay, seems like it needs to stay down for a little longer before I make the pull. All right, well, I got a lot off of here. Not as much as I anticipated, but I did get a lot. So if I want to get more off of here, I think I need to okay, well, I'm not going to be concerned with that right now. I'm going to move on because those papers are going to be dry pretty soon. So I'm going to do a dark color. I'm wondering if I should do it this way and put the blue on top of it or just roll the blue. I think I'm going to roll the blue and put the grid on top. You could do it either way, but I think I'm going to roll the blue. Oh, do I have any blue in here? That seems like that should be enough. Okay, let's see if I can get one more squeeze out of here. There we go. That's a good squeeze. Well, I should not have came out here today because the wind is blowing and it's a little warm. But I'm so excited about getting started on this. Perhaps I should have waited until in the morning. See how that's drying already? All right, I'm going to try to pick up as much as I can and leave the blue under here. All right, you guys. Oh, that's pretty. So like I said, it is really drying up quick. The sun is on it. I want to see if I can pick up some of this blue. As much as I can. This is really drying too fast. Maybe I should not be out here trying to do this out here. All right. So this is really just picking up, trying to get this paint out of these little pockets. And like I said, it's really drying fast because I'm outside. Like this area here is completely dry. And I don't know what it's going to do. All right, well, maybe I should have waited. All right, so now I have this pearlized color. And let's see what I can get out of it. I do think these are not going to do that well. Like that one didn't do too much because it dried really quick and I saw it drying. Now let's see what that one does. Well, I got something. Not what I wanted because it dried too fast. So You have to take that into consideration. You probably shouldn't be outside like I am. And that one did something. And again, it dried too fast. Now let's see if it dries fast now while we're waiting here for it to dry. Because if this is not dry and you put this top layer on here to pick that up, then possibly will smear or something like that. So it looked like it's drying. That corner right here is not dried, but the rest of it looks like it's really drying fast. I don't know if I took you out of the frame or not, but this corner right here looks like the only problem corner. So what I'm gonna do is put some of this over here on this pickup sheet I had and brayer it out. Hi, how are you? And try to just do one coat without rolling back and forth and see what I get. And since it's drying really, really, really fast, I'm only going to do this half and do my first pull. So that's big enough for this one right here. All right, hopefully I get something. I don't think if I do get something, it's not going to be like I thought it was because it's drying too fast out here. So I'm going to have to set something up in the house somewhere or come out in the morning time to, see what I get. Now it's still feel kind of cool to the touch. So you're supposed to wait about 2 or 3 minutes before you do this pull. And you can also look on this side. If I get that, that's going to be fabulous. So let's see if I get that. All right. Okay, it's not all coming up yet, so it can't be dry yet. So I'm going to keep on rubbing, you guys. By the way, this side is completely dry now, so that should be nice. I don't know what color blue I'm going to pull that with. All right, let's see what I got for real now. Oh, that's nice. Some of the grunge came up. Not all of it is picking up. Excuse me. But this is absolutely what I'm going to need for what I have in mind. It really is pretty. And you see, all the things I said are true in regards to not giving it enough time to dry and things like that. So the second paper, I could use this blue. Remember, everything I'm working with is kind of like in the blue family, and so I want a lot of blues. I got to make far more papers than this. Let's try this one. Excuse me. Now, what I do like about this, after making these two, and they're completely dry, tomorrow, when I come back, I can still work on the same ones as, if I want to add something dark to them or whatever, So that's the fun part about it. And I also have one of those little 5x7 gel plates coming tomorrow because I thought it was interesting how a lot of people are rolling their bread on a small plate, so and then turn around and use it as well. So this should be fun, and I'm really enjoying this process. That's all I can really tell you guys. This has really been a lovely. See what happened? Not nothing. So tomorrow, I have to rework on that. That's all there is to it. I mean, absolutely nothing. So before this dries, let's see what I can do. Let's see what I can do real quick before I shut it down completely. Let's see if I can pull anything up off of here. I don't want to waste no paint. So if I can pull something off of here, that'll be great. If I could pull something off of there, that'd be fabulous, because then I could use another color. Yep. All right. Oh, I got a little something going. Look at there. You know, I'm not the one that want to give up too fast. Now that's nice. And if I can fix this tomorrow, I might can find something I can do with that. Who knows? Now, to lift this, okay, put this over here, and wait for that to dry. I'm gonna wait for that to dry. And I don't know what color I'm gonna use to pick that up.
Still recording?
Yeah. Why? What's up?
I was coming to get some chili. Anybody want to come out back?
Huh?
I was coming to get some. That would be all of your music.
You funny. All right, so I got this magenta color, which I think is going to be really pretty. I'm going to roll that because it looks like it's dry, y'all. Then I'm going to be bold. I don't know if I should do, well, maybe I should use this if I'm going to be bold. Yeah. This sun is drying this stuff up too fast, you guys. So I'm gonna have to work on double time to even get anything accomplished. All right, this is the one that did nothing happen with. Let's see if we can get something this time. All right, I'm gonna leave this here, and we're gonna keep our fingers crossed that I get something this time. I want to turn it over and see if there's anything interesting happening. I don't know what's gonna pop out over here. Let's turn it over and see. Oh boy, I like that. Now if that comes through, If that comes through, I'll be happy. And I won't feel like I completely messed up. Because I need these darks. I need the turquoise. And I even need some greens. So I'll be making these papers for a while because the surface of that I'm covering is 18 by 24. But this is a fun process. Thank you guys. I really enjoy doing this gel plate printing. And let's see what I got. There's a lot. Oh, well, it's still not completely dry. So maybe I should wait. I know I've seen a lot of people do this and push down on this side to get good contact. This is really pretty. So I'm trying to get the best contact I can get with this because I'm glad I used the copper. Let's see what I get. All right, that's a better pull. Oh, wow. Still a lot of that copper didn't come up. I guess it dried too fast. But this is still very pretty. Uh-oh, I got a tear. It don't matter about the tear because, like I said, I'm only using this for collage purposes. But that is really pretty. Now you know I can't leave this grunge on here. Y'all know I can't. That is awesome. I think I'm going to use some green. I cannot leave that grunge on here. A little bit. Okay. Y'all blowing too much now. I think that's too much green, but too much teal too. Okay. Ooh, that's gonna be really pretty. Yeah, that's too much paint. Way too much paint. All right, I already kind of started this one right here. So what I'm gonna do is put it right here. Uh-oh. We have to shift it over a little bit. I want to do this whole paper. And get this little corner right here that I didn't get anything on. Did you find that?
Yeah.
All right, you guys, I'm seriously gonna stop. But this is so much fun. I don't know who invented this, but Lord have mercy. This is a fun little project, cause especially if you don't know what you're doing, because you learn so much as you go. And so I'm gonna wait till it dry. Too bad I don't have any editing software yet. Haven't figured that out. You guys wouldn't have to stay the whole long trip with me. Well, I would appreciate it if you like and subscribe. All right, I'm gonna sit here for a second and let that dry. Okay, so this is in real time, and let's see what we got. Ooh wee, How pretty. There's so much paint left over. Remember I said I had too much paint on there? But look at how pretty that is. I could just cover it with another color and get an entirely different pool. So that's what I think I'm going to do. I know I was supposed to stop. But this is exciting and beautiful. Okay, so I think I'm going to do that. And, well, maybe I should move this up. No, right there is good. I'm going to do that. And maybe a big one. Maybe that. All right. And I had some Payne's Gray, because I really do need a dark. And I don't seem to be able to find it. Why is that always the way? But I know I have this phthalo blue, and it's really beautiful and dark. So maybe I'll try that. All right. Still green in here. All right, so take the stencils off. Pull the stencils up. Oh, that's interesting. Pull the stencils up and let it dry. And let it dry. Now, if I can get this pulled, that's gonna be really pretty. Look at that. What is this? All right, so I'm gonna let this dry. I don't know how long this video is. I'm sorry, you guys, but I've gotten so involved in this, and it's so much fun. I think I'm gonna use this one again. When I'm telling you I am enjoying this, I want you to know that's the truth. And the must is you have to let it dry. And so I don't think I was doing that at first. I think I was just proceeding on, trying to go ahead, but that looks pretty good. to the touch. So on the other side over here, I'm adding tape to my brayer. Uh-oh, that's not even the same color. So that's two different turquoises. One is on the green side and cool, and the other one is not. It's on the, all right. Keep this wetted up. You should not be doing this in the sun, but it's so exciting I can't stop. All right. I got two more sheets of paper. Okay, this is really, really the last one. If you stayed along with me this long, I know you got to be laughing because I don't really know how to do this. And so you got to start somewhere, you guys. You just can't say I can't. You got to start somewhere and just get it done. You know? So that's what my tip to do is to get it done. I'm cleaning my brayer over here on the side. And I'm going to be like the rest of the girls. I'm not going to worry about the rest of this grunge on here. This is probably going to be my last pull for today. And I'm very excited, as I say, like, tomorrow if I see some areas I want to add to or things like that, because I didn't use any Payne's gray or purple. And I need some darks. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. And I'm waiting for this time because it really didn't come up all the way off. Even though I did add a lot of that green and stuff the last time, it still should, to me, I think it should have came off better than that. I think I just added too much paint and didn't. All right, let's see what we got. Woohoo, this is nice. Once again, it's not lifting. I think it's drying too fast. I did not have this problem when I did it before. Let's go back down. Let's flip it over and see what's going on. Oh, that's really pretty. That's really nice. I really want this. Now, I did hear somebody say, pull it from this end, and you could possibly get a better pull. Well, that's not the case. So I'm not going to worry about it. But that would be very pretty. I think tomorrow I could put something else on top of there and get something nice. Okay, thanks, you guys. Thanks so much. I'm really going to go in now. Bye. Subscribe.